Alright guys, in today's video we're going to be talking about, obviously 6 days out from the 2020 Tampa Pro. We're going to be talking about Hunter Labrada, Iain Valliere, Patrick Moore, Jason Lau, Joe Mackey, and Santi Aragon. So if you guys are interested, make sure you guys stay tuned. Alright guys, so the big buzz today, or I guess it was actually 2 days ago, which was the first day that it was hinted at, Patrick Moore talking about on his Instagram here, he's saying, "My weight is up, but I refuse to wait. The new race, 6 days to Tampa." And he had a video with him training some back. There's so much to say about this. And from what I'm seeing here on the 26th, which was exactly a week out from Tampa, Patrick Moore posted a update on his Instagram, front double and front most muscular, kind of showing off his conditioning and exactly what he has going on in the terms of, like I said, size, conditioning, coming into this 2020 Tampa Pro. I am going to say that Patrick coming in big and solid isn't new, okay? Now don't get me wrong. It is always good to see. I like Patrick's physique for the most part. The thing that I'm worried about is his conditioning. So I don't know if Patrick has been planning to compete at the Tampa Pro. I don't know if this has been the master stroke all along. But if you're going to decide to compete in a show a week or even 2 weeks out from a show, there's a lot you have to do, a lot of depleting, cutting, some serious diuretics that are going to have to go into getting Patrick in stage condition. So like I said, the big one is going to be conditioning for Patrick coming into this show. He's going to have people like Hunter Labrada, Iain Valliere, and Samson Dauda. If he can make it over here from the UK, all three of those guys are known for conditioning. Samson not so much, but from what he's been posting on Instagram, it does look like he's going to be coming in fairly conditioned. So I definitely am a little worried about his conditioning coming into the show. Saying that, Patrick Moore is an Olympia level competitor. He wins pro shows and he places in the second to first call out at the Olympia level shows. In the terms of placing, is kind of around Iain Valliere's placings, so you can expect to probably see Patrick land between first and second. He's going to either beat out Iain or he's either going to come in behind Iain. Now I know a lot of you guys want Hunter Labrada to win this show, but now that we have some big hitters, some guys with some names and some record history behind them, behind their names, I don't think that Hunter's going to get that nod that a lot of you guys are hoping that he's going to get. And since we have mentioned Hunter, let's go ahead and go over to Hunter Labrada's Instagram page and check out exactly what kind of conditioning he's bringing in to into the show 6 days out from the 2020 Tampa Pro. And as you can expect, Hunter has posted his typical mandatories, showing off honestly everything you need to know about his conditioning, minus tan coming into this show. He definitely has a lot of take-home shots. His front relaxed is pretty nutty. He does have, I think he could beat Patrick Moore in a rear lat spread. And I also think he could beat Patrick Moore in a side tricep, side tricep. But you also have to remember that Iain Valliere, that is one of his take-home shots, is that side tricep. So you have to keep that in mind. You've got to think, when it comes to bodybuilding, especially open class, it really comes down to who has what pose, because that's what matters on a scorecard. That's what the judges are looking at, is who's winning what shot. And that's going to feed into that overall score. You know, are they going to be getting straight ones or straight twos across the board? And since we are covering everyone else, let's hop over to Iain's Instagram and see what he has posted. So he has posted a colorful front lat spread, and the regular version. Now they both look like they have some filters on them. Um, I'm not I'm not crazy about how far Iain has his hands in on his midsection. I think he's going for that illusion of a really small waist, but when you look at the other guys that are competing, I don't think that's going to be his main worry is a tiny waistline. I think that Iain needs to focus on really showing that level of conditioning and shredded full abs. Of course, that's just my opinion, but that's something that I noticed. Jason Lowe is getting ready, and he's posted a nice variety of his mandatories as of 12 hours ago on his Instagram page. And what can we say? What do we see looking at these photos? Let's talk about the goods first. I like his midsection. I like how he's holding that vacuum. I did see earlier he was posting on his Instagram story asking what our favorite variation of the front double is, that what we like, and it looks like he did what people were saying, which is cool. It's nice to see professional level bodybuilders taking advice from their fans. Also, I like that front double. A lot of conditioning going into that back. Looks like he's really brought a lot of good conditioning in his upper back. I will say I am kind of worried about his glutes and hamstrings. I'm just being honest. It does look a little watery, especially the glutes. They're not very sharp. Now I don't know if Jason is known for having really sharp, like razor dice glutes, but you could also see in the hamstrings a little bit. He is holding a little water there, and I'm hoping that does come out in the last few days here, because if you look at the front, his quads look fantastic. The quad sweep looks great. The teardrop doesn't look like it has some crazy feathering in it, and maybe that's just not something that Jason is predisposed to. And I'll put my foot in my mouth because as soon as he does his most muscular, you can see all that feathering coming in on that teardrop and on that sweep. So that's what I get for not thinking and not writing a script before I do videos. So Jason is looking great. I'm super excited. He's probably one of my favorites coming into this 212 class this year. I think he's going to do very well, and it's going to be interesting to see what the judges decide. Are they going to go with big mass and potentially not as great conditioning, or are they going to go with a smaller, more aesthetic Rafael Brandeo style physique, but in the 212 instead? Now let's talk about Joe Mackey for a second. So one of you guys in the comments section said that Joe Mackey looks great by himself, but does not measure up very well when he's side by side with other competitors. And I thought that was an interesting critique, so I thought I would give him a second look, kind of look over his Instagram, and possibly see if there's anything I could find. Also, one of you said that he was sick a couple weeks ago, so if his conditioning does suffer in this show, there is a caveat to be said. And from this side chest relaxed, quote unquote relaxed, that he posted on the 26th of July, he's showing some pretty good conditioning. I like the way his chest is looking, his arms, his delt on the left side looks pretty great. But you do, maybe he's not contracting his abs as much as he could on those, what is it, the serratus, those side upper abs. It looks a little watery in there, and the legs don't look crazy contracted. Maybe he's just not flexing them right now. That's something he could probably fix on stage. But conditioning, I think he still has time bringing that conditioning just a little bit more. I definitely look forward to seeing the best package that Joe Mackey can bring to the stage this year. Last but not least, Santi Aragon, or Aragon, however you guys want to say it, he posted a front muscular hands clasped on his Instagram, IFBB_Santi, and this is nutty. I think this is going to be his take-home shot. If it comes down to conditioning and just wideness, I think Santi has a good chance of going up in placings if he gets next to somebody who either one isn't as conditioned or two doesn't have the proper shape. Santi has some crazy arms, chest. I like the way his lat insertions come down. Not too high, not too low. He doesn't have like that silverback gorilla back, but he does have a very nice and aesthetic sweep of those lats. Also, his legs are just diced. Santi is going to be one of the most peeled, best conditioned 212 competitors at this year's 2020 Tampa Pro. And I know I'm saying I'm excited about a lot of competitors, but Santi and Jason Lowe are probably two of my favorites. I'm not a huge mass monster personally. I like seeing people that have realistically attainable physiques, not to downgrade these two elite professional level bodybuilders, but it is nice to see somebody with great shape and great conditioning, and they're not spilling over in anywhere. They look like a great bodybuilder, and it's definitely something to strive to potentially obtain if that's the route you're going, trying to get to that pro level. And that's going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed another bodybuilding update footage. And that's going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed another 2020 Tampa Pro contest prep update video, kind of going over everyone's physiques and letting you guys know about anything new, exactly like Patrick Moore hopping in the show in the last week. That is why I make these videos. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you want to see more, and of course, if you guys want to support me, the best way right now you can do that is by using my sponsored athlete code SANCH15, no space, at goldenarrownutrition.com. Even a $10 order really does help me. So if you guys can do that, I really would appreciate it. And that's going to do it for the segment. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.